As the story of Happy Hill unfolded, Dulciminia was as at the center with beautifully decorated estate buildings set against the backdrop of the lush blue mountain peaks. Golden rays of sun illuminated the narrow cobblestone street, lined with vibrant flowering lignum vitae tree, the wood of life. A whole new world stretched out before her eyes. "Kudaya!" Dulciminia exclaimed. Her eyes widened, and for the first time in a long while she had reason to believe the future could be clear and bright. She imagined herself building a house, planting a vegetable patch, creating something of her own. "Soon me we able to buy a house and help sort out this whole family hand-to-mouth business," she promised herself. Dulciminia, always a distant dreamer, turned to her sister and said, "Pat, you see how the expats live?" She steered herself toward learning new skills, determined to gain credibility over her finances. Head tilting, "All duck na paddle in the ami hole love," she added, repeating a saying endemic to their community, a reflection of their resilience. "Life is not as gray, Pat, by the look of things." Her hands was touching her face, thinking. Her sister Pat, on the other hand, was not one for change. Her caution a constant protective shadow over Dulciminia's dreams. "Kunu munu talking," Pat replied. "I know not what you always a talk about," waving her hand dismissively at Dulciminia, her tone old-fashioned, soft but sharp. Leaning forward with open arms, Pat mused, "Ya no pretty roses got McAfee juck, ya." Her words, sharp as they were a shield. They revealed her deep-seated fear that Dulciminia would marry a Bluefoot man, someone whose values could uproot their own, a fear born not of malice but of a fierce desire to protect her sister. "Dog a dog and puss a different scenting," Dulciminia retorted, folding her arms across her chest. With Pat's orotund speech alluding to chip na fly far from block, Dulciminia took courage in silence. A vivid image stood out in her mind, giving her the focus to pave her own way. She sifted through the conversation, seeking conciliation, and quietly told herself this was all she needed to know, steeling her resolve to move forward. Then Pat raised her voice, a final, desperate plea veiled in a proverb. "Monkey must know we am gwine put him tail before he orders trousers," she declared. It wasn't a rebuff but a warning, a sister's last attempt to shield her family from a leap she couldn't understand. Dulciminia caught the silent rebuff in her sister's rapid blinking. Arms behind her back, Dulciminia knew she could draw on the experiences of the expats to help her handle the challenges of transition.